Our church recommended it, and it was something that we were supposed to go to.
We had the option of either doing weekly counseling sessions with the priest or engaged encounter, and we chose to do engaged encounter. And then we did meet with our priest. We took the personnel profile, whatever that was called.
Made sure I put the toothpaste lid on right and all that kind of stuff.
The our personal profile thing, and then we discussed those results. We went through a series of talks, and after the talks, there were questions that were posed that we were supposed to write and discuss our answers with each other, looking at all the different aspects of marriage, and just kind of getting our feelings as far as some critical questions about things that we would encounter during our marriage to make sure we were on the same page.
I think it was just time for us to maybe reflect on our relationship and how it related to God. I don't think it was a situation where we realized, oh my God, we're getting divorced, or there's a chance of us getting divorced, so therefore we need to go to this. It wasn't that at all. It was, hey, it's an opportunity to reflect on each other's and our relationship with God and, as a couple, and revisit our marriage a little bit. And it was a good time. The belief in the marriage encounter is to embrace each other and to do that before you get in trouble.
Marriage encounter and the engaged encounter are remarkably similar in that you listen to people speak about certain aspects of marriage and relationships, and then you go back and answer questions. You write down your answers, and then you discuss those answers that you have written down. We had mass, we had meals and whatnot, but it really focused in on the two of you.
Yeah, most of it was writing in the books. We'd each have books, and we write in them, and then we would exchange the books and read each other's writing, and then we would talk about each other's writings. Majority of the time was spent, really understanding our relationship and some of the things like, our sexual relationships, our financial relationships, our emotional relationships, our spiritual relationships, all those things.
Okay.
They encouraged a lot of snuggling.
I think in the day-to-day of raising children, perhaps you lose perspective on the marriage part, and so it really kind of brought us back and focused us more on each other rather than just being parents.
Okay.
Almost need to go through that again, just because once the house is empty, we're going to be looking at each other going, now what? Anytime you can have away time and focus on your relationship with each other and your relationship with God, that's a good thing.
Engaged encounter offered us, and marriage encounter offered us that opportunity to really focus in on us and the relationship, and not all the stuff that goes on, the bills to pay and the things to do that keep us occupied, but really getting back to where we are as a couple and knowing that gives us a strong foundation as a family for you guys too. They encourage you to do multiple. It's kind of like a little tune-up, or, check back in and say, hey, how are you doing? Every relationship needs a tune-up, whether it's, that with your spouse or with your children or whatnot. And you just got to revisit it and look and say, hey, what can we do better? Because we know things are good, but everything can always be better.
Yeah.
I think that probably it's time for another tune-up. Another marriage encounter will probably be a good thing for us.